Hello, I am Raul Aranovich, co-director of the Linguistic Institute in 2019 and also professor of linguistics and chair of the department. And I am here to introduce my colleague, Assistant Professor Georgia Zellou, and also co-director of the 2019 Linguistic Institute.
Thank you.
I have several questions for you so we get to know you better, and the people who are coming to the Institute or thinking about signing up for the Institute, show them how exciting the experience is going to be. So my first question, Georgia, you're a co-director of the Institute, but you're probably, I don't know the first one, but you're still a junior faculty member, right? It's a lot of responsibility for somebody in your position to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you tell us a little bit more about what the duties and the responsibilities are of an institute director?
That's a great question. Yeah, it's true. I think I'm in recent history, kind of the only junior faculty member who's been a co-director of an institute, and it is a lot of work. Above and beyond the sort of regular duties of the job, but super rewarding. So the duties, the kind of things that we've been doing for the Institute include both really interesting and intellectual work, designing the theme of the Institute, thinking about linguistics in the digital age, from sort of multiple perspectives and how that could shape the Institute. That was just really, really fun. And so that kind of intellectual work that goes into developing and conceptualizing the Institute, choosing the classes and the faculty and the speakers that we want to bring here for the Institute, that's a part of it, and that was so rewarding and really, really special. And of course, there's a lot of practical aspects to directing an institute, things that I never thought I would be doing, like figuring out where people are going to be staying, where are they going to be living here, where are events going to be held, scheduling those events, figuring out financial details. And so that definitely goes along with the ride, and us working together has made it just really rewarding. Having a co-director like you is really special, and working together as a team is also kind of a great part of it. So,
Great. Georgia, I have another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What research are you currently working on?
Oh, this is a great question. I'm really excited about this new project that I've been developing with my students, so I want to share a little bit about that. We're looking at, it also intersects nicely with sort of the theme of the Institute. So we're looking at technology and how, so I'm a phonetician by training. I think about issues in phonetics and phonology and thinking about speech variation. And so we're looking at speech patterns towards digital device voices, towards Siri or Amazon Alexa. So it's really interesting, this new phase of technology that we're in with these voice artificial intelligence systems. Now they're interacting with us spontaneously and in a really natural way, and sometimes even in a social way with these chatbots that people just sort of talk to just for fun. And kids too, it's really interesting developmentally how children are talking to these devices, and they don't think of them as non-humans, they think of them as being humans. And so we're exploring this project with my postdoc now, Michelle Cohn, and my student, Bruno Ferenc Shegadin. And so we've been looking at issues in speech patterns directed towards voice artificial intelligence systems. It's really interesting.
Very interesting, very interesting. Another question.
Yes.
In a parallel universe in which you are not an academic working in linguistics, what would you be?
Oh, this is a great question. So I love being a linguist and an academic, but in this parallel universe, if I could choose another career that I would take, I'd probably be a photographer. So
really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what I like about photography, so I studied photography. I practiced photography when I was a teenager. And so my dad is a chemist. My dad was a professor of chemistry, and he set up a darkroom in our spare bathroom. So he bought all the chemicals for me, and we learned how to actually like take the film and use the fixer to develop the film, and then actually develop the photographs in my spare bathroom. So I just loved those both, the creative and the scientific aspect of it. So if I wasn't a linguist, I'd probably be a photographer.
Fantastic. George, I know you have attended institutes in the past. What's your best memory about the Linguistic Institute?
Yeah, that's great. So I'm really lucky. I happen to be where institutes are. I mean,
They follow you around.
institutes follow me. So when I was a grad student at University of Colorado Boulder, when I was a PhD student, I was a new mom, getting to know my daughter, my baby, and being a part of the institute. So that was a really special time for me, both professionally and with my daughter. And so I love that those memories are really intertwined. And I see that here with this institute. For us, having our friends here, having our academic friends, being a part of our life here, that's a really special aspect of institutes for people.
Thank you. It's great to get to learn more about you, and stay tuned for more interviews with our staff and colleagues. We hope to see you in Davis in June.